at home. So they're most of the hardcore underground. They are just attending mass in spirit, receiving host in spirit, receiving confession. They cannot receive all the sacraments.
Wow.
So they're being pushed to extinction. So it's really a tragedy and a shame that they are doing all this. Rome is doing all this with Beijing, ignoring and betraying all the persecuting underground loyal faithful.
You know, I read several articles. I'm going to be linking to all of these articles in the show notes today on the subject. There's some from The Pillar, from The Register, from the New Daily Compass. They're all going to be in the show notes over at thestationofthecross.com/ACT. But it seems like the sense from the Vatican is, okay, we want to find a way so that the Church of China is run by Chinese people and good, and they would, as they characterize it, good Chinese citizens. So it seems like a major caving in is the way we would look at it. But the Vatican is spinning this a little bit. They're trying to say, well, listen, we want to work with CCP to find a way forward. And you know what? We'll take this one on the chin. We will just suffer this blow with Bishop Shen being rammed down our throats in hopes that we can find a way forward. Do you think that the CCP will be more favorable to the Vatican? Will they work well with the Vatican, or will they just simply do whatever they want to do and expect the Vatican just to live with it? Now that they've caved on this, won't they cave on other things?
I think this is the illusion, the whole strategy tactics of the tactics of the CCP is consistent. It has not changed a bit since 1949. And now just to become more deceiving and coercing, because CCP, the regime, has become very powerful, right? The most superpower second to the United States. So fundamentally, I think the CCP just wants to shut the mouth of the moral authority, which is the Vatican, Rome, our holy church, by making this deal, choking your neck, choking your throat, that shut up, don't say anything about our human rights abuses. So it's just the same tactic. And as Cardinal Zen said so rightly, that when China is rebuilding itself someday, is reborn someday, nobody in China, including the very courageous Protestants, including all the non-believing dissidents, no one in China will believe in your Catholic Church. Because at a time where we're being persecuted, you are silent as the so-called moral authority.
It's a pretty crazy situation. Do you think there's going to be any resolution to this? Do you think if, say, in the next pontificate, whoever the next pope is, if they wanted to turn that around, could they?
Joe, let me tell you this. Today is you picked the providential day today, May 24th. We launched a 12-day special prayer for China. You go to as you mentioned, go to our YouTube channel, Friends of Cardinal Zen. You will find the special prayer, because today is the Pope Benedict XVI set today as the Word Day prayer for China. It's for invoking Our Lady of Shoshan, help of Christians. So if we have a good Pope, the right Pope, next Pope, it will be like. We hope it would be more like a Benedict in his 2007 letter to the church in China, stating that clearly that there's a patriotic association and the so-called bishops conference, they're illegal ones. So can you imagine he will invite and appease the Bishop Shen coming to Rome? Right, it's unbelievable.
Yeah. So that prayer. It's a 12-day prayer, and it's on your YouTube channel.
Yes, 12-day from today to June 4th, which is the 1989 Tiananmen massacre. And I tell you this, Joe. Only Cardinal Zen, he's the only Chinese prelate around the world, on this planet, who dares to do memorial mass for June 4th massacre. And now he's silenced.
Pius, we're grateful for your time and bringing attention and awareness to this issue. I know you're also running a conference June 14th in Houston called the Veritas Conference. It includes Bishop Strickland. We're going to put a link to this event as well. If you're anywhere, you can get to Texas or Houston June 14th. There's a big event there. You can be a part of it. I'm going to put the details over at thestationofthecross.com/ACT. Bishop Strickland's going to be there. A bunch of people are going to be there. I'm going to be there. I'd love for you to be there too. Again, go to thestationofthecross.com/ACT. Make sure to check out the show notes today. Pius, God bless you and God love you, my friend. Thanks for being on. Hey, coming up after the break, we're going to have a conversation with the canceled priest and why he did the right thing and got the short end of the stick. That's coming up next.